I thought I ain't hear it. Now she is, please.
Now, if you went back and you got to this point,
now we good. Thank you for being.
Look,
yeah.
Now the boys, they announced it one time, but this time we got stuff locked in. April the 1st, Bros Ain't Your Bros live.
Now, are we calling it? I know we're doing Bros Ain't Your Bros live show, but I kind of was feeling the Bros Ain't Your Bros live acting the April Fool because it's on April Fool's Day.
True, we can definitely do that though.
Yeah, you can definitely do that. Y'all just know we gonna.
But the live show finna be dope. We're gonna be live.
Cut up. The flyer's dope.
Let me see that, bro.
Let them.
Kiara did that last night though.
Let them see it, cuz.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it up though.
We got to change some of this stuff though.
Yeah, we gonna add some stuff. That was just an announcement on flyer, like just.
Yeah, you just the announcement flyer. But yeah, we're gonna definitely give y'all in more.
All right, and just a heads up. Now, listen, this joint is not. Although we're using the facility of a church, this is not a church event. Okay,
Don't you come there with no 3-piece suit on.
I mean, if you want to, you can.
No.
But what I'm saying is just for a disclaimer, this is not like a church service,
Yeah,
even though
not
it's in a church.
Altar call.
It's at a church facility, but I mean, if
God would have his way, if God intervenes in there,
that's what I'm saying. Man. If something happened where you know what I mean, we got to do that. We're gonna do it.
We're gonna have some. It's a live show, so anybody could come out. We're gonna do this podcast. We're gonna record in front of a live audience. We're gonna have the whole production team. We're gonna have some dope guests. We're gonna have people that y'all seen before, people that y'all haven't seen before. We trying to do a great event, so y'all come out. Man, we trying to do it. So we need y'all to come out. Listen to me. All right, come out there. April the 1st. I think we're shooting for what, like 7 p.m.
7 p.m.
7 p.m. All this information is coming. We have officially locked the date in. So as the time goes on, we have details, more details later. But listen, April the 1st, y'all gotta come check us out. Bros Ain't Your Bros live.
Woo, that sound good. That sound dope, dog. That
sound dope. April Fool, okay?
So just relax, I ain't gon' be rude. This what y'all came here for, right? Just sit back and tell me all of your views. And we gon' do that. You can talk to me. Video games. Yeah. Tell me how you feeling. Yeah, we gon' keep it all the way real with you. Let's go.
And welcome to the Bros Ain't Your Bros podcast. And we are coming to you live from a very disclosed location.
This guy's starting up already, man.
I haven't done this thing yet, man. I haven't. I'm not being bad yet, y'all. Not yet. But listen, this is your undeniable, your undefeated, and your undisputed favorite supervisor that you hate.
I'm mad. I missed the clap. I wasn't paying attention.
Jay Real. It's all good. We'll run it back.
Yeah, one more time, bro.
This is your undeniable, your undefeated, and your undisputed favorite supervisor that you hate. Jay Real, man.
Yo, what's up, man? It is your boy, Mr. JT Fennell, a.k.a. Mr.
Be right.
I ain't mean to. And that don't scare me earlier when my phone fell on the
Hey,
top.
y'all can see the blooper, man.
Don't y'all do that to me, man. I swear I quit.
It got him and it got me, so.
Nah.
But y'all already know what to do, man. Make sure before you go any further, do what you're doing right now. Make sure you subscribe
to the podcast.
Put them collard greens on hold for right now.
Collards this week, huh?
Yeah, it's collards this week.
You just gonna stick in the greens, huh?
It's collards this week. And turn that chicken on low real quick. You already burnt it anyway. Just cut it on low.
How you know they burnt it? They probably can cook for real.
They probably can. Well,
anyway, besides the point, the man is telling you, go subscribe to the podcast right about here, right now, okay?
Bling, bling. Yeah, all that. And we're going to get right into this thing, man. So first of all.
And while you're at it, make sure you go to Instagram and follow us, Facebook and follow us. Come on now. We
Make
need
sure you
y'all
do
on
that.
all social media that we got, bro.
And make sure that you comment and let us know how we're doing. Because guess what? We see some numbers, but we want engagement. We want to talk to you.
Yeah.
All right. And speaking of talk to us, like I said, J Real letters. I don't know if I've been giving bad advice, but let me know. Because we're not seeing nothing. I need to know how I'm doing. This is my job. I got mouths to feed, all right? I got kids. I got a wife. You know what I mean? I can't lose my job. Let me know how I'm doing.
Wait, we get paid. Y'all getting paid?
I won't get paid for it, but
Hold on, y'all. I ain't got $1 since
I can't. Us neither.
Oh.
I'm not with the management. Something ain't right.
Them boys been paying each other. I ain't seen $1.
Something ain't right. I'm with the management. This ain't right. But yo, so we're gonna get right into this thing. So first of all, a lot of great things getting ready to happen, but we'll definitely get to that. So make sure that you stay all the way to the end. And I caught y'all last time. I'll catch you again. We're gonna get to the end and discuss these things. But however, we got good things going on. So first of all, JT, you been good? Everything good?
I'm straight, man. How you, brother?
I'm good, man. I can't complain.
It's been a rough week
Okay.
for me, but it's been straight. It ain't that bad, just
Yeah.
ailments, you know. I'm getting old, man. Let me stop saying that for real.
You ain't getting over.
Nah, I ate something bad, so my stomach was tore up. My acid reflux. So just burping up all that nasty tasting. Man. So that had me down, and then my sinuses wanted to get a hold of me. But other than that, brother, it's been a great week, man. Can't complain.
Yeah, man, it's that season. It's like I'm getting back into the groove of things because, and JT probably can attest the same thing. Most of the time in my job, Christmas breaks, we always have these long breaks. So I got off a break, worked a week, went back on break. So I'm used to just being home, being productive. You know what I mean? So going back to work is just like, you know what I mean? But that's a regular day thing. You be at work, just have ideas, and you're like, dang. You know what I mean? So you got to write it down, type it up in the notes, and when you get home, you're just like, I'll do it tomorrow. You know what I mean?
That's how it always is, bro.
Yeah.
I've been saying I'm going to work out, and I ain't done it yet.
I'm going to work out.
I get home so late, bro. I get up early. I leave early and get home late. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm going to do it because, first of all, where I stay at, we have a nice waterfront. And I remember during my break, I went to that waterfront and walked 2 times. Bruh, the breeze, hearing the water rushing, nice neighborhood, folks speaking to you, having conversations or whatever. But that was peaceful, man. You know what I mean? I really enjoyed that. You know what I mean? Got my little bit of exercise in. Now, I ran just a little bit, but I ain't do a whole lot. But, you know, I just want to get toned. I don't want to be up here like, this is your undeniable, your undefeated favorite.
I don't need all that, bro. I just want to be able to breathe better.
Yeah, just give me a little tone and give me a little energy. I got 2 youngins I got to chase behind. So
Yeah, man.
I want to make sure I'm able to be, you know what I'm saying, 40, 50 years old, still able to throw my son a football or whatever it is that he want to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whatever
And
it
I
is
got to
they
get
wanna do.
ready for when I have mine.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Listen, I just want to go ahead and say, be on the lookout because somebody going to, I'm just playing. I ain't even about to sit here out there.
I'm like,
When I'm telling you, when I find out happening, we're going to all be surprised together. Tell you that right now, we're going to be surprised together.
hey, I'm gonna call you out on some funny junk. I was weak, bro. So like y'all know what we talked about last week, right? This guy put on Facebook. I can't remember if it was an hour after the podcast or an hour that next morning. But if y'all seen that video where the girl was like, "I ain't had no sex,"
I can't even remember when I posted that joint. I posted the picture, right?
He posted that joint.
I posted the picture and told them to pray for me.
Oh snap!
People knew what was going on.
They knew what was going on.
They said, "Hang in there, brother."
I hope we can find that video because that was emotional. Just like, I ain't had no sex.
She ain't ready. You know she married, right?
She's married. She's married now, by the way.
So she having a
She's
lot
married.
of
So
sex.
everybody's like, "Uh-oh, girl, you got your blessing now, girl."
But she's screwing all over the house.
She gonna have to be. Can't go in the refrigerator good. Hold on, baby. Hold on. Never mind.
And it's her. It ain't even
We're
him.
gonna try to stop being rated R. But we're gonna move because we got children who watch this thing too. You know what I mean? Shout out to our boy Monty, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Let me hit the. See, I've been doing good. I ain't hit the clap button a whole lot. It's the first time. But yeah, but shout out to our boy, man. You know what I mean? We here for you, boy. We got your back. You know what I mean? Because, you know what I'm saying? Now, mama told me that she text Cheryl something. And I'm just saying, if you need your Uncle Jarrell to come pull up, you let me know.
I mean, I know we were on the show, but
Oh, E. She said, God is so faithful.
Why you had to say she, fool?
Oh. He said, God is so faithful.
And why you had to say he? You should have just said they.
The robot said, God is just so faithful.
Lord, man.
I know your mom could text.
I know
bro.
I'm confusing these people, boy. They don't know what I got going on.
It was his
And
mom.
that's-
It was his mom texting.
And then you gonna lie.
What you want me to do? I'm trying to have your back here.
can't cover it now.
I'm trying to be the bros. You know what I mean?
I don't care.
You know what? That's a good question.
I tell these people every week, I don't care.
That's a good question, but I'm gonna answer that right now. Then we'll get into our topic. If my wife called you, if you knew I was somewhere that I wasn't supposed to be at, and my wife called you and said, "Listen, I've been trying to call Jarrell. Do you know where he's at?" What would you do? Would you cover for me, or would you tell me her exactly where I'm at? Because I've seen people do videos like
Now,
that.
I'm about to answer this question, and she ain't gonna look at me the same. I'm gonna just be like, I'm gonna cover for you. It's just in my name. It's just the bro code.
It
It's just
definitely is.
it's a bro code. For one, I'm gonna go ahead and try to talk you out of it. But you can do what you want to do anyway. So, so if she call, I'm just gonna be like, you know what? I ain't talked to him today. Let me call him.
Boom.
And be like, hey, bro, your wife looking for you.
It's like, you need to tighten up, cuz.
Hey, man.
And first of all, I would never put him in that situation or put my wife in a situation where she has to figure out where I'm at anyway. It's just a fun question to ask.
I'm
you know
sorry.
what I mean?
I'm sorry, T. It's just how I go.
But let me ask y'all, would y'all do that? I've seen plenty of videos where like I seen one where I laughed so hard. Like, it was a dude, like, he called, like his girlfriend said, yo, like, he has a girl best friend, which some of y'all probably wouldn't allow, or whatever the case. But anyway, the dude has a girl best friend. And the girlfriend was like, yo, I guarantee you, if she found out that we broke up, she would go ahead and hop on the game and she would go take you for herself. He was like, yo, we didn't even own that. Like, what are you saying?
I seen that.
He said, no, better let me call him. So he called her.
Seen it.
And she was like, what? Man, stop playing. Y'all can be back together. But stop playing. Go ahead, call her back, get y'all ish together, because y'all know y'all ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere.
I seen
You might as well. And she was just like,
What the world?
then he told her what was what. She was just like, what? But anyway, I want to see. I know.
But you want to know what's crazy? I got girl best friends. Alicia. She not. If she, I think if she like you, she gonna tell on me.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
But if she don't, she might lie for me.
Right.
So like, if this is my girlfriend and she like me, she gonna be like, you know what? She gonna snitch on me.
Yeah.
All because
Girl, he ain't no good. Better yet, call him right now. Better yet, here, so pull up.
I bet you if I call her right now, she probably be like, yeah, I probably would snitch on you.
Hey.
If she like the girl that I'm dating, she thinks she a good girl for me, she gonna snitch on me and then call me a dummy. She'll still be my friend after the fact, bro.
Right. She just think she know you ain't doing her, you ain't doing the girl right. So she gonna check you.
Exactly.
That's a good.
But if
friend.
she don't really care for you like that, she probably cover for me.
She be like, oh well, I can't help you, baby. I don't even know what's
You know what I'm
what.
saying? Kiki, on the other hand, I think she just gonna lie for me all the way around.
No matter what.
Yeah, Kiki gonna lie for me all the way around. See, my boy Fat gonna cover for me. I'm just going through my friends right now.
I'm thinking, would I cover for Shells if Kiara called me?
Yeah, I would.
I'm trying to think. No, cause like
I would. I'll cover for both of y'all. And Kiara, my cousin, it's just a bro. It's just a bro code,
it is it's
bro.
a bro code.
It's a bro code. Like,
it's just that sis too. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
it's like,
So like, I put it this, like I said, any of my friends that I feel like they're making a mistake,
yeah.
or if I just don't think the situation right, I let them know like, hey man, I don't think you should.
I'm like you,
But
bro.
at the end of the day, you grown. But if your girl was to call me, if Shell was doing something right now, if he was doing, matter of fact, bro, Shells ain't here as you can see.
Right. Oh yeah. By the way, he ain't here. If he
Shells
was,
ain't here, you can see what
he'd be like right here
should
somewhere.
be. He'll be back when he get back.
Yeah.
You know, we all got different things going on. He had something that he had to take care of today, but he'll be back. But back on him. If Shells was doing something he had no business doing, and Kiara was to call me, I'd be like, you know what? I don't know.
I'm like you. Let me call him real quick.
And be like, hey, bro, Kiara call him.
And I'm like, and see, both y'all my bro, so I was still like, hey, bro, I don't know what you got going on, but you got to tighten up, cause your girl calling me, you know what I mean, or wifey calling me,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, and I ain't trying to lie to her, but you need to call her like right now, you know what I mean, I'm about to say like, or if you call, what would you call, JT, we went to your house last night, the whole time, who was so, you be like, yeah,
What were y'all doing? Nothing. Chill.
nothing, chilling. So he at your house, yeah. Dad, we getting all our secrets. I can't say anything now. Anyway, moving forward. So
Yeah.
we giving everything away.
Yeah, we all in this after this episode.
We might have to just like take some of
Yeah,
this stuff out.
y'all wives gonna be questioning y'all. But don't call me because that's your husband's fault. I ain't had nothing to do with it.
Right. I mean,
Because sis, Kiara, and Tia, I'm telling you now, or any of my friends that's dating a girl, I'm telling you now, I'm gonna tell them I don't think it's a good idea, bro. But they grown at the end of the day, okay? So don't blame me because I lied to you when I told him. You get the point.
I wouldn't put you in that position anyway. I wouldn't do that.
I sound congested, but it maybe it's just me. It ain't worse as it was yesterday, past few days.
That ain't too bad. When it start getting like this, you know.
This how you know I'm getting older because I'm now to the point where I'm starting to take medicine.
Right. You just.
I woke up this morning. Who needs a doctor when you got your mama?
Here's my thing.
I went to CVS, was like, hey, what kind of medicine I need? She was like, well, what's wrong with you?
No.
She was like, you in Walmart? Well, I'm in CVS. Well, what's wrong with you? Tell me what's going on. I don't know, my throat a little sore. It don't hurt bad, but throat a little sore. Oh, that ain't nothing but sinus. Get you some of that. Get you some of that. Matter of fact, don't even buy that. Stop by the house. I got a couple of these pills you can get.
Hey.
And it's going to knock it out. And then listen now, whatever you got to do today, don't take these yet. Take these on your way home so when you get home, you'll be home.
Mama
who
knows.
needs, listen, who needs a doctor? I mean, it's good to have doctors.
Yeah, it is. Health is wealth.
But when you got your mama, shout out to my mama, Lou Creeshell. That ain't her name though, but
I said my mom the same way. Jarrell said, what you take for it? You need to take some doing so and then just get you a nice. Yeah, I got you, mom. Now you don't get old until you actually have that little 7 compartment thing that got Monday through Sunday up there. When you get that, you getting old.
yeah, man, shoot.
Prayerfully, we don't get to that situation.
Yeah, man.
God gonna keep us from that point on.
Is that what I did? I call my mom.
Hey, you remember?
I might call. Do I call my mama for everything?
I don't call my mom for a whole lot, bro.
You don't? I ain't gonna say I call her for everything, but
I don't call.
I got
for
a
whole
letter in
lot.
the mail. I got a letter in the mail. Mom, what does it mean?
I'm like, yo, it says like it's one for my arrest. What's that mean?
The state said this, and she was like,
Let me see.
Give my
Flower,
glass.
flower.
Give my glass. She put a glass on. She was like,
Boy, you missed Jared do the last week.
she was like, oh, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You got some mail in there. And you know what used to kill me about my mama, bro? She used to always
Go ahead
open
and
my
say
mail.
it. Yeah, there you go. Open the mail up.
She don't do it no more, but she used to. And then her excuse was, I'm just trying to make sure you ain't doing nothing you ain't supposed to be doing.
You got some mail. It's all ripped up and everything. Papers. How you gonna pay it? God knows, mom. Man, God almighty. You all up in my stuff, mom.
Ain't nothing like your mama, man.
And shout out to the mothers out there, man. Love mama while you got mama. Love mama while you got mama.
I love my mama, man.
Love mama while you got mama. I'm trying to tell you. But listen, we're going to get into this. We're going to talk about my cousin real quick because somebody was trying to try my cousin, you know what I'm saying? I don't appreciate that. You know what I mean? My boy Shannon Sharp.
Oh, you a
You know what I'm saying?
dummy.
So y'all know who Shannon Sharp is. Like he covers football statistics and everything. I forgot the name of the show, but him and Skip had their show, whatever. And
Is it First Take? No,
I think
it's
it's-
not. Is it First Take?
I can't remember.
No, it ain't First Take.
I just always love the funny moments that I see on Instagram that they have.
Yeah.
But sports heads, y'all know. But y'all probably have seen this video, so we're going to put this video up right about here. But altogether, my boy was on the court, and he was fussing with some players on the court or whatever. They were fussing or
Going back and
whatever.
forth.
And the only thing I could saw was you got big, like almost looks like 300-pound, all muscle, all grit, all iron. Shannon Sharp said, I bet you won't. I bet you won't.
He was talking to John Morant did at that point.
Yeah. And like you see, like, no, watch out real quick. And they just going at it. I'm like, first of all, how are they holding Shannon Sharp back? Like
That's a big dude, man. Shannon Sharp, every bit of 50-something.
that joker is huge, man. I'm talking about like looking at him in that like what he wears, like you just like, bro, like you about the size of a dog on the back of a pickup truck, bro.
Yeah,
like you
for
got his,
real.
I'm like, Joker is huge, man. I'm just like, and
That's a big dude, bro.
it looks like whoever he would have wanted to get to, he could just grab him and just pick him up and just rip him in half if he wanted to.
Yeah, Shannon Sharp, man, I seen that video. I was like, bro, why they even trying that, man? Shannon Sharp a thug for real.
Yeah, he really is. Like,
he about that joint.
like he really about it, and he was confident. Like he was talking to everybody who told him to shut up or whatever. He's like, no, you shut up. Like also, like, yo, I wish you would. I bet you won't. When he said, I bet you won't.
Yeah, that was he was ready at that
Yeah,
point.
he was ready. He was like, yo, I tell you what, you come over here. That's your hind parts.
Yeah.
That's it. He was
He was ready at that
He
point.
was ever big. He was ever so ready.
He was ready at that point.
So that's why I'm just like, yo, I'm like, whatever y'all said, what was going on, if I was there, see, I'm your bruh, all right? I'm going to protect you. I would say, hey, big dog, come on, listen to me now. You see them? Look, those not his muscles, those his veins in his forehead. Come on here. come on. If you can't beat the veins on his forehead, you can't beat the rest of them. Just go ahead and come on.
That dude is
you can't.
huge.
Just come on. I
bet you won't.
Yeah, he said, I bet you won't. And you know, I bet you won't when you say that and your head's motioning that. I bet you won't. I bet you won't. I'm like, yo. I'm like, him just doing his head like that. You can't feel the wind going from his head to something doing like that. The man's powerful. Don't mess with him. All right, don't do that. All right, because I'm just saying. Now, here's why I'm a good brother. All right, if that was one of y'all out there talking to Shannon Sharp out there, and you
ain't stupid,
and you just like, nah, Drew, come on. I'm just like, bro. Nah, hey, come here real quick. Think about this for a minute. That's Shannon Sharp. All right.
I ain't scared of nobody, but
about to say, see,
that's one thing about me. I ain't saying I can beat nobody, but I ain't scared of nobody.
Here's what I always learned. My dad always said,
Shannon Sharp a big dude, bro.
If you can't go blow for blow from him, grab something. I'm not even sure if I would grab anything. I could hit him hard enough that he would feel it. Yeah, in my mind, so I'm like, yo, I'm gonna grab one of them little brooms they use in the court to get the court right or whatever. I would grab one of them. I'll grab a trash can. I grab something, and I'm gonna throw it or whatever, and hope it work. But other than that, I'd be a fool to go head to head with Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, ain't nobody fooling that dude, man.
So I don't know what y'all.
But at the end of it all, though, him and John Morant did end up chopping it up at the end, everything straight. So
Yeah, they got right.
Yeah, but they ain't want no smoke with Shannon Sharp.
And LeBron pulled up. LeBron was just like, yo, what's up, man? He's like, LeBron, you know I got your back, man. You know I got you. LeBron like, yo, hey, like.
That dude love LeBron, man. He probably LeBron's biggest fan, bro.
The top fan. That joker loves some LeBron. And he hate I don't say hate the Cowboys. But,
Goat James. No, Skip. Goat James, brother.
But, yo, I'm just like, I don't know. I just know if I was at that game, something like that happened, one of my brothers, I'd be like, yo, you know what? I ain't even going to sit here and hold your cuz. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. So, yeah, just know this is going to be a brotherly love episode. You know what I mean? Because the next topic that we're going to get on is going to be something similar to on some junk like just what would you do in that situation on some brotherly type stuff. You know what I mean?
We got, bro.
But before we get to that point, we need you to stop here and subscribe once again.
Yeah, man.
Subscribe
to the podcast, man.
Make sure you subscribe to the podcast. Make sure you get to where you're supposed to get to and do what you're supposed to do. We ain't gonna say I ain't gonna say a whole lot more. So, a quick way of a small announcement while we're here, and we got more announcements to come, but I'm gonna shove this one in here. So, one thing that we've been inspired to do is expand our podcasting world. You know what I mean? So we pretty much, since we've been podcasting, we've been pretty much just right here in this little bubble right here. You know what I mean? But we have a great opportunity to go and visit one of our good podcasting world friends, the podcast Best Conversations. Give it up for Best Conversations. And they recently just had their 100th episode. And for those of y'all who
I just seen that. I was tapping on IG a few seconds ago. I just seen that. So congrats, brothers.
Yeah, congrats on that on the 100th episode. Like I said, in the podcast world, if you're in the podcast world, you know that some people say you can't get past the seventh episode, and then they said you can't get past 50. Well, we're well beyond 7, and we are shot past 50. So we definitely trying to get to where them boys is at. We're gonna definitely get to that 100.
Man. I got I seen clips of the podcast, but I haven't really went to listen to the podcast or watch it. But
yeah, I'm definitely do the same thing. Like
you want to know what's crazy?
What's up?
I see clips of our podcast,
right?
And I barely because I'm always gone. I'm always
gone,
so I don't have time to I mean, I guess I can listen to them while I'm on the road, but when I'm on the road, I just put on music and just cruise.
Hey, shout to my boy Josh Askew, man.
Or people be calling my phone and stuff like that. So
yeah. Josh Askew actually called and said, "Yo, bro, what's the podcast link? What's so? I'm on the road, so I need something to
He hit me up, bro. He called me twice. He called me back to back. I was doing something I couldn't answer, but he called me twice back to back, and then I called him right back. He was like, "Yeah, man, don't worry about it, man. Jarrell got me sweet." And I was like, "What's up, man? Everything sweet?" He was like, "Yeah, man, I was just trying to get the information to the podcast." So
Yeah.
I was like, that's what's up. I was at a concert yesterday in Wilson, North Carolina, and one of the boys hit me up, Jay. You know Jay, it's Terrence brother, TJ Fennell.
Okay, yeah.
This
Uh-huh.
his brother. He was like, hey man, I like the podcast, man. Keep it up. So I'm like, that's what's up, man. Appreciate it. So somebody, listen, man. Like I always say, man, as long as somebody like it, I'm gonna keep doing it.
There you go.
I don't care if we ever get 1 million views, 1 million subscribers. It don't make me no difference. As long as the faithful listeners locked in, bro. Hey, I'm gonna keep doing what it do.
That's how it is, man. And we have to enjoy doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like on some inside stuff. Like I said, we not getting paid for any of this stuff. We just doing this because like we just enjoy coming together, talking amongst ourselves about things, laughing, having a good time.
Yeah.
Like I said, our main thing for this podcast, if you never heard us say it, like our main goal is just to help you laugh in the face of your situations. You know what I mean? So like I said, I've seen plenty of times where I've actually like been somewhere and like just zoned out, and like I got other podcasts to listen to. I'd be like, yo, let me go and pop my own. Like, I'm a podcast. Let me go and pop my own junk on, and going back and listening to some of the most crazy stuff that we talked about. I'm just like, yo, I'm like, we is really crazy. Like, and people really find us hilarious. So
I don't find myself to be funny, man. I just be being real with y'all.
Yeah, we just
I'm not a
whatever.
comedian. I'm just real.
Yeah, man, we just laugh at things that people don't want to say. Like stuff you're thinking about, just like we just come out and say it. You know what I mean? We don't try to sugarcoat nothing. Cause this is our podcast, first of all. Like you know what I'm saying? We gonna say what we want to say.
And I've been doing a good job. I don't think I cussed this year.
You did, I think.
I don't think so.
I don't think we blanked it out neither. Cause I mean, hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I said hell. Wow.
No, that might have been it. I don't know. I can't remember. No, you
I
know
ain't
what?
use no cuss words like
Not the heavy Jones. You use the heavy Jones. Okay, gotcha.
I ain't use no heavy cuss words.
Okay.
I ain't saying it ain't gonna happen because it's bound to happen.
Yeah, you never know. Especially we'll get the best conversation over there, like everything. You know what I mean?
Oh, word. See, but I just try to be me, man. If it come out, come out. If it don't, it don't. I ain't gonna go over there and just be cussing just because we could cuss.
Right.
I mean, I might.
Hold on, this is my chance.
I might.
I don't know. I might be able to just let it all out. You know what I mean? But like I said, who knows, bro? I said whatever we cover. You know what I mean? It's gonna be.
It is what it is, man. Like I say, but I gotta go check their podcast out. Like I said, I seen clips.
Yeah.
They post. I follow them on IG or whatever.
Yeah.
So I seen clips that they post on IG. But as far as like listening to the podcast, I really haven't had the chance to.
Yeah.
It just depends on where my mind is, because I barely even go. Like, y'all be telling me to go look at the comments and stuff all the time.
Yeah,
It's just my mind, man. I be all over the place.
Same here, bro. Like I'm talking about between work, getting home, trying to be productive in the music world, being productive here. It's like, I just be, and I'm trying to slow myself down to the point where I'm not having my mind so crowded, because when I get crowded, then I forget stuff because I'm pushing this to the front and that to the back.
Yeah.
So I just be all over the place. But Gerard, I'm like, yo, charge my head. I be
forgetting, bro.
I really just forgot because I got this going on. So, and like even at the job, like it's the times when I'm at the job, I'm thinking about the podcast. I'm thinking about, yo, we could do this. I'm like, yo, we need to talk about this. You know what I mean? So it would just be different things. I'd be like, dad, like I forgot. You know what I mean? But I try to stay locked in for the most part when it comes to the podcast, when it comes to the music and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I try to stay locked in as possible. But you know what I mean? It's all a good thing. You know what I mean? It's all fun. And speaking of podcasts, speaking of interviews, first of all, like I said, we're definitely excited to get into getting some dope guests to be on the show. You know what I mean? And we definitely gonna line some folks up to come. We got some phone calls to make.
Don't look this way.
I
ain't done what I'm supposed to do yet.
Oh, we gonna get there.
Episodes on
we gonna get to that. You know,
I've been sick, man, this week. So
you sound like you need some soup. You just need some good old soup.
No, I'm gonna get a pizza when I look at here.
That actually does not sound bad.
I want a pizza, man.
Yo, first of all, for most cases, most of our local listeners who are in the area that we in, I'm starting to now. I don't live over this way, so I don't feel the burdens that I would feel like I feel right now to that extent. But I'm very disappointed that I can't go get Bojangles when I leave from here, man. I'm really upset about that. The last 2 Sundays, I'm like, okay, this is what I want to go for. But I really can't go there and get what I want. I really just want some dirty rice. That's what's been on my mind. I want some dirty rice.
Yeah, it burned. You know, it burned down, man. So they tore it down. I'm assuming they're gonna rebuild.
Yeah, and
I'm
like
not sure
because I don't
But
live over
you know,
here
like they say, you don't miss it till it's gone.
till it's gone. And like I said, because I don't live over here, it's not as heavy. But it's like, yo, I'm getting mighty frustrated to have to wait till I get to Windsor to get what I want. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, but
So-
that's on your way home though.
Yeah, it's
It
like,
ain't no Bojangles out your way, bro.
in Elizabeth City. Like you go to Elizabeth City,
Oh, okay.
but between those two, most times I be wanting that joint in the morning. But for the most part, man, I'm just getting a little irritated with that. So I'm just gonna.
we need better food selections, man. It's tired of the same old stuff.
We definitely do, because I'm tired of stuff we
Like I woke up this morning, I went to go get me some medicine. Like I said, I come my mom to get some medicine, and I was like, bro, I kind of want breakfast food. Like I'm not a big breakfast food person, but this morning I had to take for some like syrup or something, some breakfast food, and I was like, yo, it's nothing here but McDonald's to get breakfast from.
Yeah,
Or unless I went to the duck through and got that, but I was like, bro, we need somewhere to eat at.
I'm gonna tell you what's crazy, bro. I used to go when I was over here. I used to go to the hospital to go get breakfast.
Yeah, they used to talk about that, but I never went.
Yeah,
They said and it used to be good too, and it wasn't that expensive.
the pancakes, and man, when Kiara worked there, and when Kiara made my pancakes, Kiara made them joints with love, bro. Them joints was smacking.
Bro.
Them joints was smacking. I'm talking about like you get you a nice size joint, and you be like, what? Only $5 for all this?
Yeah, that's what they say.
Good.
What, they weigh your plate or something?
I can't. I think so. I know in Eaton they do. And even when they do that in Eaton, I'm like, yo, like, bro, I promise you I can get like 3 or 4 strips of bacon, like a scrambled egg, some toast, some fruit or something, and like it just hitting like around $4 with just that.
I kind of miss Carolina barbecue when it was in a Hosky though.
Oh man,
I kind of miss that joint.
just to sit down buffet places like that's just of that nature right there, bro.
Man, that chicken used to be good, boy.
Man, especially when they brought out and what's the name when her mom used to work there? Tamara Lassiter and Tanika Lassiter.
Yeah,
boy,
yeah.
when her mom worked there, let me tell you something, boy.
She took care of you.
I
Hey,
could-
baby.
Yes,
sit down
sir.
right here.
I could tell when she was in that kitchen. I said, "Oh, she here today, ain't she?" I know. But listen, so as far as the interview world, so I don't know. First of all, I don't even know if they have their own TV show. I don't know if you know they are.
We all over the place. We just talking.
we really are like
We just talking.
and time go by fast, bro. Like probably like covering the next 2 things we're gonna talk about. Like time being flew by.
We just talking, girl.
We really are. But so Blueface, you know who that is? Blueface, Christian Rock. Like, first of all, funny, toxic, on-screen relationship I've ever seen in my life.
I don't pay them. I don't like to watch it. It just
I don't even watch the TV show, but it's so heavy on Facebook, huh?
the clips.
Yeah, that's just by the clip.
I be looking at like, man, if this ain't some Ike and Tina Turner, I don't know what it is.
It's tight work. Like I'm talking about. Like I seen so many clips of just. I'm just like in my mind sitting just like, what y'all doing? What's wrong with y'all?
I seen one clip. He was like doing a podcast interview,
That's what I'm hitting
and
on.
she was like, "Blue,
Blue, why you doing that? Come on, talk to me. Like, I'm right here. Talk to me. Just like, yo, get her out of here, bro. Like,
sitting there breaking the people's stuff."
like she's like, yo, she get that TV. My boy was like, hey, the TV good? All right, TV good. You good? All right,
He was
good.
like, "Oh, it's broke."
It's broke.
He's
Is
like, "Dang."
Is it broke? Okay, you good though, right? Okay, but the TV good? It's broke?
Dang.
It's good? Oh, we'll get another one. I'm talking about she like you hear watch Mortal Kombat. Luke Cage like that's what she did that TV. She was just like pop 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 pop. I'm like, yo, what's her problem? And I
That
guess
whole situation to me is just crazy. I don't really like watching it though for real, but the stuff I have seen, that whole situation crazy. Like, so now apparently she's supposed to be pregnant,
quote unquote pregnant.
but Blue was like she had encounter with 10 other people and the baby ain't his.
Right.
I don't know, man. I don't know what they got going on.
It's like lately, like that relationship, and I guess the relationship with the Love After Lockup with the light skinned dude and the big girl.
I seen a couple of clips of that.
It's like between those things, there's so many things going on in those relationships. I'm just like, y'all can't be watching this and thinking this is okay. Like,
yeah, but what's his name?
Blueface.
Yeah, Blueface and the Rock girl. I don't know, bro. That joint is toxic, dangerous. From what I seen, man, somebody gonna fool around. They gonna hurt each other.
Yeah, I'm looking at that.
Or
I'm
they gonna
like,
hurt somebody. Something, I don't know, man.
I'm like, by all means, that's their relationship. And like, I mean, and for the most part, I mean, he says stuff that makes so much sense it's just like, dang, like, cause like his thing is like, yo, like he knows how she is already. Like he already knows how she is, and he pretty much feels like, yo, like ain't no other dude gonna like take care of her or understand what she got going on. You know what I mean? Don't know how to deal with her. Like,
So you think it's something mental with her?
I think she's. I haven't watched the show, so y'all help me in the comments.
I haven't watched
don't
the
know
show either, but just based off the clips I see.
But from what I understand, I believe she has some trauma. She's had some past experiences that have like put her in this type of mindset that she's in, and she probably does have some stuff that she got to go to therapy and needs help with. But I don't think she's going. So by him being with her, it's like he gets. It's like he gets all the stuff, and he nonchalantly, out of love, takes care of it. Like when she's on some other stuff, like he's literally just calm, pointing out stuff. Any other dude would like match her energy. Like he'd be on some like, no, that was good. No. Like he just be calm, chilling. For what I've seen, I don't watch the show.
I seen a clip where I guess she apparently hit him in the head with something.
Yeah.
And she was, I don't know.
And then he was just, I don't know. I just know something like that. I'm like, nah, like you out of here.
Me personally, I pray that I never get in a situation like that and I lose myself and deal with it.
And that's the thing, like,
Cause I got a theory on that. When people ask me all the time, we get to talking about, women hitting on men and men hitting on women. I got a theory. One or two things are gonna happen. One, you put your hands on me. One, I'm gonna call my little sister.
Your sister don't play, bro.
I'm gonna call my little sister, but she live in Georgia now. But or I'm gonna call the law.
Yeah,
I'm gonna call the police on her. Yep. Don't put your hands on me.
Because
don't you put your hands on me.
Because it would be crazy if as a man we respond. First of all, my dad always talked like, yo, like don't put your hands on no woman. You know what I mean? And I feared that to the point where times where, and I've never been in a position where I wanted to hit a female or whatever. Like it's crossed, but the time where it happened that one time, immediately my dad popped in my head like, yo, you better not do it. Like, you just need to remove yourself from the situation and just go somewhere. Like, don't go back, don't call her, just remove yourself. And if she's following you on some other junk, that's different.
Yeah.
But
unless I feel like I'm real threatened, like you about to kill me or something, then I defend myself. But
yeah,
for the most part, I try not to put my hands on a female. I'll just call the authorities, the higher ups. Somebody can get you up out of here real quick. And maybe you'll think about it while you're in there, because I ain't coming to bail you out.
Now look,
you gonna sit in there till somebody gonna get you.
That's that.
But I know hands like personal experiences with people that domestic violence is just, it ain't cool.
No, I definitely.
So if you're
ain't.
watching this, don't put your hands on a man, and man, don't put your hands on that woman.
There you go. If y'all can't come to no agreement, just leave. You know what I mean? Just, you know what I mean? And that's another thing that we could probably handle a little bit, because when it comes to and trust me, once again, JT might feel like we're trying to go there, but I really won't. But we got to put it in a marriage category. We just put it in just relationship category. That way, it's just, it can revolve around everybody. But when you look at arguments or whatever, I think what happens in arguments is that you got two people who are just trying to talk, trying to get their points across. So I'm trying to talk, you trying to talk, ain't nobody listening. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And there has to be at least one person in the relationship, one person who has that maturity and that.
Why just one? Why not both?
It would be good to have both.
Okay.
It would be good, but in some, I can't say for everybody, because that's one thing I'm not to do. I can't base my experiences off of a whole multitude of people. I know in my experience that in the past, going up until I got married, it was always, okay, well, I'm going to talk, and you're going to cut me off while I'm talking. I'm going to cut you off while you're talking. But as time progressed, I learned how to be like, you know what, okay, while you're talking, I'm going to listen, because I want to feel what you're saying. I want to hear where you're coming from. I want to know what you are looking at me in this situation, as far as, something that I may not see for myself, because I can't reflect myself. I can't look at myself every day. You know what I mean? You're seeing me outside of me. So what's what? You know what I mean? And after you talk, I'm going to respond to everything you said. I'm going to say, okay, everything you're saying. Now here's what I'm saying. And we go from there.
Well, with me, I'm just going to be real. With me, it just depends, bro. Because I just, if you piss me off real bad, I don't even want to hear nothing you got to say for real.
That's true.
I don't even want to talk about it right now.
And that's what I mean.
And then I have a hard time, expressing myself without coming off as a butthead. And because I'm real blunt. So a lot of times when people, I be talking about certain stuff, like I don't want it to come off as I'm being a butthead or I'm being insensitive about the fact.
Right.
So a lot of times, sometimes I just don't say nothing.
Right.
And that's probably not a good thing, but you know, I'm growing.
And that's the.
I don't want to, I don't want to hear nothing you guys say to me. If you make me real mad, and it take a lot to make me mad.
Same here.
And if you get me to argue with you, you really got me out of character.
They really push you to that point.
I literally just had this conversation with the person I talked to before we got on the podcast. We was just talking about it, and we agreed. Like, if you get me to argue with you, you really got me out of character. But for one, I'm stupid. So if you, I'm just gonna be real. Like, if you all you gotta do is say one time, like, hang up. Like, if I feel like the argument getting heated, you be like, you know what? Just hang up. Don't talk to me. All right, bye. I won't call you back. And if you hang up on me, I'm definitely not calling you.
Oh, no.
So I got some ways of me that I got to work on as far as like being with somebody in a relationship. But me, man, at the point I'm in right now, it's all about me. I don't care about none of that.
Yeah, I mean, and you know what I'm saying? Like it's definitely a growing thing. Like I said, that's one thing that I look at relationship wise. I'm like, people think you're supposed to just come in and you're supposed to have it all together, all right. And it's like, nah, like it's literally whoever you decide to be with and decide if you want to pursue, if you want to be married, like, yo, like I can deal with everything about you, things that I despise, that I don't like. I can deal with all of that for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? I can give to you and not get anything for the rest of my life, or vice versa. And like once you make that decision with somebody, it's like, okay, now it's real. And it hits back on what we were talking about earlier. You know what I mean? You're looking at the whole 9 yards. You know what I'm saying? But that's one of the things. Like, yo, like how do you handle disagreements? You know what I mean? Like we arguing. Cause I'm the same way, bro. When I get completely mad, I'll just say freak it. And with me, I have to leave. After drive somewhere.
I try to do all that before I even get out of hand for real. It just depends, bro. It just depends. Like, I be like, all right, man, I don't want to hear this. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, and just give a dip.
I leave and just If you call me, if you talking to me all with attitude and anger and joint, and I'm trying to figure out like what's the problem? Like I had one.
Yo, what you mean now? Because hold on, wait, no, that's all that now.
Yeah, some years ago, I was talking to this one girl, and I was on my way, to hang out her spot, and she got an attitude because I ain't come exactly what she wanted me to. And she called me in an uproar and was like, you know what? Just turn around and go home. And she called me back like 20. I was literally like, I'm like, yo, you really want me to go back, bro? I'm like, I'm literally like down the street from your house in like 2 minutes. I'm right here. She's like, no, go back where you came from. Mad. All right. She called me back like 25, 30 minutes. Was like, I thought you said you was out almost here. See you lying. Where you at? I was like, bro, I literally was there. You told me to turn around and go home. That's what I did. I'm not about to come there in that environment and you already got an attitude. I'm not about to come there like that.
Right.
No way.
And see, this is where, and we're not trying to turn this into a relationship thing. And we wouldn't be here if y'all would just, well, no, I can't force y'all to send us letters or whatever. I'm just saying this is gonna take the place of a letter. But
I still got a lot of growing to do. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, this is what we want you to understand. When it comes, first of all, men are very, when it comes to stuff like that, men are very, what's what I'm looking for? Like direct, specific. It is what it's shown. Like, for example, like as women, most of the time y'all kind of want the men to be spontaneous with stuff. You know what I mean? Or in that situation, most of y'all would have been like, Dad, like you should have came. Like we could have worked it out. Like you should have came. It's like, no, you told me.
I'm done.
Turn around. So that's what I did. Like we take.
I'm gonna do that.
That's the word. Exactly literal. We take things literally. You know what I mean? So like, if you be like, you know what? Don't even worry. Like for example, you drive to a store. Hey, you want something out the store? No, I'm good. I don't want anything. You sure? Yeah, I'm good.
I'm not sharing. I promise you.
All right,
JT Fennell is not sharing. If I go in there and get me a bag of chips and a drink, and I ask you, did you want anything? Don't ask me for none, because I'm instantly gonna get pissed off. That's a pet peeve.
Oh, for real?
That's a pet peeve.
Okay, gotcha.
If I get something, all right. So if I get something, and you say you ain't want nothing. That's a pet peeve. If I get something and you automatically tell me, let me try that. That's a pet peeve.
Let me get something.
That's a pet peeve. But I have found myself to grow out of that, though. It used to be a pet peeve. I think I'm straying away from that now.
Yeah.
Because the last couple of dates I've been on, I have been sharing food. So I try hers, she tried mine.
Now,
maybe it depends on the person. I don't know.
I think it does.
But I'm growing out of that. And another thing is, I don't care who you are, do not dig your dirty hands or your fork into my plate. I don't care if that junk pisses me off so bad, but I'm growing.
But you see, and what I want to do now, it definitely depends on who you with. Because now, me and my wife, the one thing that really attracted me to her is that her adrenaline and her love for food is the same thing as my love for food.
I love somebody that can eat.
So,
man,
I'm talking about, bro.
Talk when we get offline, bro.
I'm talking about when she be like, yo, what are you trying to eat? And, bro, it gets so fun. I'm like, you know what? I bet we're thinking the same thing. She's like, you think so? I'm like, all right, 1, 2, 3. And we'll say the exact same thing. And we just bust out laughing because we're like, yo. So, like, when we go somewhere, we be like, hey, yo, I want this. I want that. I bet I tell you what, you get that. And I'm going to get this so that way we can share what we got. You know what I mean? Bless you. So we'll get food so that way we can try each other's food and go from there.
I'm growing to get like that. And a lot of it probably got to do with me again. I keep saying this, but I'm getting older.
I'm
getting older.
You getting tired.
So
it's called tired of messing around.
Maybe
eventually you get there.
That might be the case.
I'm tired of messing around.
So how are you like emotionally, bro? Like how do you express your emotions? I'm still struggling with it. Because like I say, I don't want to come off as a butthead. I don't want to come off as I don't care. None of that. Because I'm honest and blunt. So my words don't match how I feel sometimes.
Emotionally, I'm working on that because the way that my wife is the type where she wants to hear what's going on with me. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I don't always give her that. And she's probably be like, and I can admit that. I don't always give her that. But naturally, I'm an emotional person. You know what I mean? I want to share what's going on. But if there's ever a point where I feel like I can't share that, or if I share it and it gets thrown and back to me in some weird way, I'll cut it off right there.
Right. Maybe it's got a lot to do with our pride and our masculinity. Did I say that right?
Yeah, you said it right. Yeah. So my wife would tell you,
we don't want to seem weak or,
Right. But as you learn this person, like I said, I can come home and think I'm hiding my emotions, and my wife would be like, "You okay?" Yeah, I'm good. She'd be like, "Okay." Like, yeah, right.
Yeah, I know what's up.
Yeah, right. I was wrong.
I'm trying to get there, man. Find somebody that,
And the thing is, and like I said, and I can admit mine because I don't mind talking about how I need to grow so that way I can help display to y'all that, listen, everything can be perfect, you know what I mean? Because some of y'all think y'all can get perfect men who just have the whole package. You're not. And same thing for you guys. Like, you ain't gonna get no perfect woman who just got it all together. So go ahead and cancel that out right now. But when it comes to me, it's like, yo, like she'll tell me, yo, like, you want to talk? And in my mindset, I know we need to, but I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't start talking about it right now.
Yeah.
Like, you sure? I'm like, nah, I'm good. I don't talk about it. Or we talk about it, I'm just like, yep. Yeah, you know what I mean? But the more I'm realizing how helpful it is for us to talk, I'm like, okay, I need to listen and give her a response because it will bother me if I see that she's pouring out to me, and especially if she's pouring out.
And then you hit it back with the,
all right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And bro, I'm gonna be honest. We've had discussions about stuff, and depends on what's going on. And I'm gonna tell you, and this is just me and my wife, and I'm not gonna give y'all all of our business or whatever. But I personally would tell y'all, if you're gonna have a discussion about something, don't text it. Don't.
Yeah,
Don't text it. I'll tell you why you don't text it, because first of all, in your mindset, you think because you know that person, you're going through your head how they're saying what they're saying when they say it. So you may be like, so for example, if somebody says, okay, whatever, in your mind, so you're saying, okay, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, you reading it for yourself, but it's really all just a text message. You know what I mean? So my encouragement is like, yo, like, if you got an argument or something going on, tell them, listen, like, let's just talk about it when we get home. Like, texting really ain't the go-to for this, because now you at work, and I'm going to be honest with you, bro. When you at work, texting the argument, and you want to get your point across, you want to get off that floor so bad. Say, no, forget this. I want to call you. Dad, I can't even. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I think it just depends. When it comes to arguing with people, or like just say dating, me personally, in my mind, and it's just me growing. I'm growing. Like I said, I'm growing.
Yeah, that's good.
But it used to be to a point where I'd just be like, you're not my girl, and I ain't finna go back and forth with you. I ain't got to explain nothing to you. I ain't got to go back and forth with you. And none of that. That's just how I am growing. I'm still part of me, but I'm growing out of it.
In some cases, especially,
I hit you with the okay quick.
I keep it strict. Look, if you and that person ain't married, you shouldn't be giving them. I just seen this on Facebook. You shouldn't give them no husband or wife prices, and it's just your boyfriend, your girlfriend. You shouldn't be giving them no husband like duties, no wife like duties.
I disagree with that.
None
man.
of that stuff. Why you do that?
Because my saying that I always say, I'm not gonna buy a car that I can't test drive, and that's just more than having sex.
Well, you know what?
I gotta see these. How do you know you gonna marry? How do you know you want to marry this person unless you see these qualities?
You know what?
So how can a person say, "Oh, I'm not your wife," or "I'm not your husband"? To a certain extent, I
like
get
that.
it.
I
get it. To a certain extent, I get it. But how can you say? How can you prove to me that you're marriage material if you don't give me no signs of it while we're dating?
Now I'm gonna carry to church. I'm gonna take that statement back. I'm gonna take it back. The Bible says, "A man that findeth a wife."
There we go.
That means when he gets to you, you're a wife. Now, next question is, okay, so what's a wife? You know what I mean? What's a wife? And it's somebody who's nurturing, somebody who's sweet, who's loving, who's caring.
And even though you're giving all those traits, I'll just say this, and while I'm thinking about it, because I'm gonna forget. When you ask the question, "What is a wife?" Me personally, I think a wife is somebody that you. Wait, I don't forget.
Bring it back to him, Lord. Bring it back to him, Lord. There it is.
I was thinking about it so hard, I don't forgot. A wife is somebody that you can see. Forget it. I was trying to be so deep, and it didn't work out for me.
But look, if you want to get real technical with it, I mean, for those of y'all who are Christians, you can go to the Bible and read that stuff or whatever, you know what I mean? And it's good stuff to read. It's good stuff to keep an account when you're trying to allow yourself to become that person.
Wife
somebody.
is dang.
Come on, JT. You gonna get it. You gonna get it for the show end. You gonna get it.
I don't forget, bro.
You gonna get it. But I mean, all together, and guess what? Even I can't even say that what I said is completely right, because, like I said, I'm gonna always be learning who my wife is. You know what I mean? Down to the day I die, I'm gonna be learning,
and vice versa,
who my wife is. Yeah.
Like I always say, you never truly know a person. No matter how good you think you know a person,
right?
You never truly
gonna learn something.
Know a person. You always find something different all the time.
Yeah, like you said earlier, like you're starting to learn some stuff that you know that you have in common. You know what I'm saying? Things that you don't have in common. You know what I mean? So, like for example, there's a lot of things that me and my wife have in common. You know, when it comes to our taste in music, our taste in food, or whatever. But we may disagree when it comes to certain outfits that we put together, or I put together for myself, or vice versa, or things like that. Or it could be just anything. But in that, it's like, I didn't know you saw that. What? Really? You really think so? Nah. You know what I mean? Or
but back to what you were saying. I don't agree with that, bro. How do you know that you want to marry this person if you don't show no quality?
I take it back because I really do believe that, and it's scripture, you know what I mean? And like you said, that's what the point of the dating thing is. See, we take dating into, I got to do this and that, the third, whatever. But the dating part to me is the chance to take this time, figure out what kind of person am I dealing with.
Right.
All right. In this situation, right now, I don't. Let's say, for example, you with somebody, and let's just say, she's the type where she wants to, be in a financially good place. Let's just say, for this instance, you want to, but you can't grab it because you just can't grab it for some reason. We won't say why, but let's say, she definitely would love to see you making $80,000 a year, and right now you're only at $40,000 a year. You know what I mean? And she thinks that she needs to gradually pull you to that, but you feel like, we're surviving off of what I'm making. Like, why it's such a big push or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Where was I going with this? It's y'all fault. I don't know. But all together, those type of qualities, you have to figure out. Okay, in this, that's where I was going. In this situation, how are you gonna respond? Okay, you want this out of me, but I don't have that. Now what?
Man, what are we talking about?
We're talking about. You said that you like to have the trial run. You want to test this thing out before you go into marriage.
Okay, because we don't talk. Maybe it's just me because I'm.
I think you just said because this does on a regular basis.
Yeah, because God knows we all. I feel like we all.
we not. We gonna bring it down. But we're talking about. You said as far. I said that
the medicine I had on my way here this morning.
So. I said my first thing was I said that you can't be doing wifely things and at wifely price also.
Right, we back.
And then you said no, you disagree because you feel like you know if this person is wife quality or not, whatever. I took it back. I went to the Bible and said the Bible does say that a man that findeth a wife, not a girlfriend, not a. We talking a wife. So when you're found, you already in that wifely mindset. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. In this situation, she may want one thing. You may want in the dating part, right? The dating part.
Right.
And these are things that you have to figure out, okay, how it's going to work. You know what I mean? So, for example, if she wants you to make a certain thing and you feel like, nah, I'm good where I'm at, you have to tell yourself, okay, how we respond in that instance, in that situation, is going to give me a good idea of who I'm dealing with. So,
let me give you the rundown on my trial run.
Okay.
My trial
Here's
run.
a good example. Okay.
Okay, so I get what people say, like, oh, I'm not your wife. Oh, I ain't your husband. I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't do that.
Right.
But like I said, how do I know this is for me and the route that I want to go? Mm-hmm. How do I know that you the one that I can marry and be with you forever if I don't see none of these things? For one, I need to know that you're solid and that you got my back.
That's one thing. That's true.
I need to know that.
That's true.
Two, I need to see if you can help hold down the household because we in this thing together.
That's true.
So no matter what the situation, you can you got my back. You can hold me down. Mm-hmm. How you run your household, how you just like the post out. All these things is I screenshotted because all these things I feel like you should you should look at. It says before you get married. Dang, this joint came. I'm glad I screenshotted this joint. It says before you get married, discuss bills, parenting styles, credit, debt, how to deal with family. What belief would be installed in your children, childhood traumas, sexual expectations.
Yeah, that's real.
Partner expectations, financial expectations, family health history, bucket list, dream home, career, and education, political view, and whatever else comes in your mind. Love is not enough. Wow, I didn't even know that. And then it said love is not enough. So I need to know.
Now that love's not enough. I'm about it with that because you got some people who will go directly by that and they'll think, okay, if you don't meet directly what the goal is not to say, okay, this is what I want. You can't meet that. It's like boom. It's like like out of this, let's talk about our differences and let's see how we respond to those differences. Right. You know what I mean? So okay, you may feel like for example, and this ain't in my household, but I'm just saying just in general. So, for example, you may be the type where, you know what, when it comes to my kids, if my kids are doing something wrong, I'm going to discipline them. I'm going to beat them.
Yeah, I need to know how you feel about me being a disciplinarian.
Right.
Are you a disciplinarian? And
she may feel like, listen, I don't believe in beating my kids. So, now that y'all know those differences, now you have to talk and say, okay, so now that I know where you stand, how do you think we would go about this if we were to go further? You have to ask that question. How do you think we're going to go further?
Right.
You know what I mean? Do you think that, are you willing to possibly think about, me doing this now, or she may ask you, hey, do you think you could possibly go, in a life without beating children? You know what I mean? It's I say discipline. I won't say beating.
All this stuff come in handy. So when people say I'm not your wife, I'm not doing this, I'm like, I get it to a certain extent, I do. But me personally, in the journey that I'm on, and what I'm trying to figure out is, how can I know that you are the one? I can't go off your looks alone.
Right, that's true.
I don't care what you look like. If I vibe with your personality, like I think it was last week or week before last, like I say, you could. I mean, of course we all look at looks, but I like what I like. I find attractive what I find attractive. You find attractive what you find attractive. But me personally, I'm a big personality guy.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at personality. Can I deal with your personality? Can I deal with the stuff that I think is just crazy? That I don't. Can I deal with her, like doing this for a long time? Like I look at stuff like that. I'm looking at like how you feel about parenting, how you feel about me being in church, how you feel about my busy schedule, your busy schedule. Can all this stuff balance out? How can I build with you and all of that stuff? So, I mean,
And love plays a part in it because love is not when things are going right alone. Love is when things are going wrong. Do I still want to deal with you with what's going on?
All right, so I feel like love gets you through.
Mm-hmm.
Love's supposed to get you through.
Yeah.
But, dang, what I about to say?
Come on, you said love will get you through.
Yeah, love will get you through. So back to the love is not enough thing. Love will get you through. But at the end of the day, I can love you, but I can love you from a distance. So if I feel like that you causing you're not causing me peace, you messing with my peace, you messing with my mental. That's what's in the relationship at this point. Friendship, marriage, girlfriend, boyfriend. If you messing with my peace, whether related to family member, whatever, if I feel like you messing with my peace, my mental, you just causing me all kinds of hell, so on and so forth. I can love you, but it's called loving you from a distance.
And those are things you have to really find out in the dating stage. You've got to find that out in the dating stage, and that's my opinion. I'm about to say some of you may say, listen, just get married, just doing that, and I'm not against any of that. I'm just saying what's for us,
right?
So and
so you always like I said, you'll never know a person completely, but how long do you feel like is long enough for you to know, like that this
I
is
never
the
been
one?
asked this personal question.
Like, how do you know? Like, how do you know your wife was the one? I'm not asking married people that.
I just and me and her just had this conversation, and I pretty much told her I knew my wife was the one for me when I looked at what her mindset was, where she wanted to go, what she wanted to do. You know what I mean? How she encouraged me during the dating stage. Talking about times where I was down, times where I was without. Like, she pulled through. Like even if it was down to her last, like she provided that out of love to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So. And for her, like, certain things didn't matter. To me, it mattered, but certain things that I felt like mattered is like I made it matter to me because I'm like, yo, I want to give her everything. She's like, yo, I don't want everything. Like long as I got you in it, as long as I have you in everything, I'm good. You know what I mean? So it was that. You know what I mean? It's her the ambition that she had. It's like whatever she wants. When she wants it, she puts her mind on it. She's set and she's ready to go. She's ready to move on. You know what I mean? It's that. It's just like I said, once again, her care for not just even herself, but the way, as of right now, I'm saying, like, seeing how she cared about children then and seeing all that stuff that she said about how she loves children then, seeing that play now, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, like all that stuff is stuff that she showed me in the beginning, and I'm like, yo, I feel like when it comes to my children, if I had children by this woman, I'd be all right. I felt like if I needed support, whatever I'd done, she's that woman for me. I feel like if I'm at my lowest point, she won't beat me up. She won't kick me. She won't hit me where I'm weak at. I'm like, she's got that encouraging part about her. I feel like when it comes to uplifting me, she's there for that. When it comes to praying for me, I feel like she was there for all that. She showed me all of that during the dating stage. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo,
So how long did y'all date before you?
We dated for like 2 to 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
No, hold on. Let me. Yeah, 3 years. About 3 years. And then after that, I'm like, yo, like.
And you want to know what's crazy, bro? I have met some amazing girls, but for me, I haven't found that feeling. I have found girls that, like, you know, they'll look out for me. Mm-hmm. I found girls that, you know, I looked at and was like, wow, like, you're a good girl. But I haven't. You're a good girl, but I was like, you'll be a great parent, you'll be a great wife, but I don't know if you'll be that for me. Like, I haven't found that girl yet that made me feel like, yo, like, this is it. And then you want to know what's crazy? And even if I did feel like that, like, I would say maybe 1 or 2. I just say, I ain't going to try to put a number because my memory's real vague today. I don't know what's going on. But,
all right.
Like, out of these girls that I met, like, all of them, like, I've had that feeling for like a few seconds. I'm just exaggerating on the time, but I had that joint for like a few seconds, and then, like, somewhere down the line, it was just like, all right, like, I don't think this is gonna work for me. So I have met these girls with these qualities that I'm looking for, but I haven't felt the feeling. And then it was one that I was just crazy about. Like, I would do, but it would never be like. It was never like, I was crazy about it, but then eventually I just grew out of that. And like, she told me herself, like, she told me she was just like, I think we on 2 different paths. You know, this, day, and the third. And even though we still, like, you know, we were cool or whatever, I still had that feeling like she called me right now, I'd do anything for her. Any of them I'd do anything for.
Right.
But like I say, I have always met these girls with these great qualities that I know would be good, but then I get to the point where I lose that feeling and be like you'll be good, but I don't think I even told any of these girls this. But in my mind, I was like, you'll be good, but I don't know if you'll be good for me. So I've had these qualities, but I haven't had the feeling. that stuck with me for a long period of time.
I'm gonna tell you what I think it's gonna take, and I've seen it with me, because this is me being as honest as I can be on this show, and maybe I can help the men out. But in most of the times when things are going wrong or just upside down, most of the time on some real stuff, it's me.
It's me. I understand. Like, I'll tell anybody, like, it's me. Like, it is me.
And what gets me about my wife is the patience that she has with me. Because I'm like, I've been with females who have thought they had that patience with me, but when I get to the height of my anger, and to watch my wife just be like, okay, baby, you want to talk? That's cool. And it's like, okay.
I wouldn't even say for me. I wouldn't even say the height of my anger when you talk about patience, because I had some.
Oh, trust me, it's more to it. Like not just the anger, but I'm talking about in everything. Like,
right.
like
stubborn, boy.
Like even in that, if you know how you are, and you know how you come off, and you're used to a reaction from females that they give you in those moments, and when this one person gives you that difference and shows that in everything that you got going on, she's gonna be like, well, listen, I'm right here. When you get that I'm right here feeling, it's like, yo, as crazy as I'm, this girl's still here for me. Like, yo, I ain't really had nobody like you know what I mean? And not even just that, but just in certain things that you know about your own self that you feel like, yo, like somebody probably would put up with that with me. That one person that shows you, well, listen, I will. You can be like, girl.
And I'm trying to think, like, I feel like I've had that, but for me, it's just like I said before, it's just me. I don't know what it is. Like,
here's my prediction, y'all. Here's my prediction, y'all. I'm gonna say it now so that way I won't keep thinking about it. It's gonna come a point where everything JT's saying now is gonna switch all the way 100 when he finally meet that one. Cause I believe JT has a lot of love in his heart. I believe whoever he finds, he's gonna have all the love in the world to give her, and it's gonna switch him it's gonna switch him upside down. He's gonna be like, yo, man, dog, man, I don't get mad no more like that. You know what I mean? Like I get mad, but I don't get that mad no more. That's my JT impression. You know what I mean? Like, man, I get mad, but I don't get that mad no more, bro. Like, I can't do that with her. You know what I mean?
Nah, you know me. I don't care. If I say I don't care,
y'all see?
I don't care, bro.
He's saying that now.
I don't be caring about nothing, dog.
He's saying that junk now, but I'm telling you,
it might sound bad, but I really like. I mean, people be like, "Oh yeah, you care." I'm like, no, like.
Hey, meet me in the comments. I'm trying to tell y'all. Better yet,
I don't care, bro.
Secure your spot in the comments on this episode here, so that we can come back whenever it happens. If it's 5 years from now, we can come back 5 years from now. I can say, hey, see, didn't I tell you?
I'm trying to tell you.
I was like, yo, I told you to switch up.
Bro, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just.
Hey, the thing about it is there is somebody out there.
But I ain't in no rush, though. I ain't in no rush.
No, I don't. Like I said,
I ain't in no rush.
Take your time. Do what you can for yourself. Like I said, because guess what? In that same period of time where whoever it is, she's just being prepared to be a wife, you have to put yourself in the mindset, listen, I'm preparing myself to be a husband. You know, I say I'm looking to provide. I'm looking to give. I'm looking to be somebody's security, somebody's protection. They feel safe around me. They can be. I can be their best friend. All that stuff like that. You know what I mean?
And I'm still working on me, for real. You know what's crazy, bro?
What's that? Yo, time go by fast, bro. That junk crazy. But anyway.
Oh, dog.
yeah.
It's me working on me. I think
bro.
the more I let go of my ways, for real, and start. Damn, I'm about to cry, man.
That's it.
I'm
about to say, if he cried,
I ain't about to cry. But I have been a crybaby though. But and this all ties into what I was talking about to my friend earlier when we was texting. Mm-hmm. Oh, Lord, you're great. But no, it's crazy because now I feel like the more I let go and I'm changing my ways, like my prayer life is getting better. Mm-hmm. I'm still learning how to pray. Like I don't pray no deep prayers, but my prayer life is getting better. Like I don't do I'm just moving different. I'm trying to move different this year. Yeah. Remember how I was talking about how I'm trying to do different stuff this year, but just as far as on the spiritual aspect of it, I'm doing things that I normally wouldn't do. You know, so I feel like I don't know. I'm just working on me, and I feel like the more I work on me, he gonna bring what need to better me.
my question about
the more I work on me and let him work through me. What's the word?
Trust me, that's a word by itself. And let me tell you something.
He's gonna give me the desires of my heart.
Hey, yada.
And you know, and another thing I think what's been my problem, bro.
What's that?
I let people past experiences dictate how I move as far as being in a relationship or trying to let somebody know me.
Talking about your experience with other people.
My experience with other people.
You bring that into a new relationship.
I wouldn't say that, but I would like other people's experiences. Like,
oh, you let their experiences.
Like, I see them like, nope, that ain't happening to me. I built up my best friend.
I get what you're saying.
My best friend told me I build up a wall and I sabotage anything good that's coming to me. And after she told me that, I said, you know what? Yeah, I got to do better. She told me
that's the start, right?
She told me that because the last thing I told her, I was like, we were talking about something. I was like, you know what? I ain't got no good luck with girls. And she was like, no. She was like, no. She was like, you got good, but you always sabotage because you got this wall built. She's like, you got this wall built and you sabotage everything. And I was like, dog, you know, maybe she right. So now I'm just more open to stuff for real. And you know, yeah. But anyway, man,
Yo,
we ain't got time.
It's a whole lot
changing, and you can agree to this because normally when we have this topic, I don't talk and I don't say nothing.
He do. See, ladies, y'all should be thanking me a little bit because I'm helping y'all get some of the stuff to see if you just feel like JT somebody you're gonna chase out through the comments or whatever. You know what I mean? But trust me, this topic has so many things that we could cover, and trust me, we could do a whole 3 podcasts on just this topic by itself. There's a lot of things that I want to say, but it's time is just very limited to us. So what we're going to do now is we're going to remind you to subscribe to the podcast.
Subscribe to the podcast, man.
Instagram, Facebook, follow us, do everything you can. Keep us in prayer. We're moving forward once again to our very first Ancient Brothers podcast live.
Yeah.
Taking place on April the 1st at 7 p.m. It is a free event. It is not a church event. Come dressed, relax, chill. Come look to have a good time. Our goal is to have good entertainment, good music, good food, and everything. So if you want to be a part of that experience, because we did have somebody that asked a question about being a part of the experience. So if you want to be a part of that experience, if you want to be a blessing, if you want to come, whatever the case may be, hit us up at forthebros@gmail.com, or you can go into our Instagram inbox or our Facebook inbox. Let us know what you're trying to do, and amongst myself, Mr. JT, and our good brother Shells the Kid, we'll just have the discussion, and we can see what we can do to get you through. All right?
Yeah, man. And if you want to get on the pod, hit us up. And all that good stuff.
Let us know.
I want to get me a pizza and watch some movies or something for the rest of the day.
That sounds pretty good. Well, listen.
It feels so good to go home on a Sunday evening.
Man, Sunday evening eating is different than when to do Saturday eating.
My first concert is next Saturday, but as far as the other concerts that I got going on, don't kick up to February.
That's
and it's going to be rushing to do the podcast and rushing to hit the road.
Right.
Or I might miss.
So we're gonna grab you while we can, but
so it feel good to go home on a Sunday afternoon.
I'm telling you,
because today is Sunday that we recorded, so
right.
It feel good to be home.
Definitely do. But keep that in mind, and keep in mind, like I said, I believe it's March 4th. I didn't give a date on that, but it will be March 4th. We will be with the Best Conversations podcast, and we're gonna, of course, keep our thing rolling, our stuff going. So you'll be able to see us on their podcast, and vice versa for their audience. They'll be able to see us, and we'll be able to meet some of their audience, and y'all can meet some of them. Maybe y'all can all get together and have a good party together outside the comment section. You know, do your own thing.
Yeah.
But other than that, God bless you. Keep us in prayer. We're going on to be better men, and go get something to eat. All right? Yeah.
Oh, wait. Was that a gang sign?
I think it was.
I didn't mean to do that.
It's in there now.
Cut that out, because I ain't trying to get shot.